My name's Tim Chaseling. I'm an Executive Committee member with the Upper Murrumbidgee Catchment Network. I'm just generally participating in the mini forum today on production and biodiversity. Well, today is a fantastic opportunity to share information, meet new people, network, and really, I suppose, build that community of resilience in agricultural production, ecosystem management, and really just overall enjoy our company, everyone's company today at Goulburra.
My name's Jenny Delondre. I sit within the ACT Natural Resource Management team, and I'm the Regional Agricultural Landcare Facilitator, which is funded through the National Landcare Program. So my role is to facilitate and engage people. That's why sitting with the UMCN fits in really well. These forums sort of came out of just information that we're receiving from our participants and constituents. And these are the topics and the issues that they were interested in. And myself being able to engage in landowner landscape and then the organisation and government landscape, we can sort of see where the two sides are coming from and try and make that match, which I think is what we did really well today.
I've been talking mainly about restoring farm ecosystems and also larger ecosystems, but mainly farm ecosystems, and how we can fix our farms and especially our soils, and how we can do that quite simply mostly. And it is all about growing plants and more plants is part of the answer to that. But about restoring grasslands, native grasslands on our farms, and also our cropping management, how we can grow crops that will also restore our farms and soils.
I was dying to hear Colin Sykes talking. I found him absolutely fascinating. All those questions that I didn't really understand, even though I've read a lot, he's just starting to answer those questions, and I have another 1,000 questions to go. And he's given me so much motivation of what we should be doing on our farm.
So I was asked to talk about resilience in landscapes and communities, and it's a really interesting topic, but it's a complex one, because there's so many factors that influence resilience and it's very misunderstood. I guess the key takeaway I was hoping to get across was the importance of landscape literacy, of being able to take the blindfold off and really see landscapes, see all the complex interactions that are happening there. The water cycle, the solar cycle, the mineral cycle, all of the different things that are happening, and to see the beauty and the connectivity of those systems. But most importantly, that soil's the fundamental basis of all of that. So all terrestrial life relies on healthy soil.
Yeah, just attended this forum on resilience and soils, and yeah, really loved it. Yeah, it's been very informative. I'm with Sutton Landcare, so I live in the local district, so it was a great opportunity to come here today.
Our farm is near Tharwa, or south of Tharwa, on the ACT border, and I thought it was just great to see a whole lot of other like-minded people gathering with that interest in regenerative agriculture. Yeah.
A bit like a lucky dip in some respects. There's lots of good stuff in there, and that's why you want to participate. You never know what you're going to get out of it. And the great thing about these mini forums is that it's you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to bump into. For example, I didn't expect to have a really interesting conversation with Liz there before about soils. I thought I'd come and have a talk to some people around sustainable agriculture and cropping and cattle and sheep. But then all of a sudden, you start to talk to somebody about soils and microbes and fungi, and you're like, wow, this is really interesting. So I suppose I promote people to come to a UMCN mini forum, because you just never know what you're going to get out of it.
I think today was the mini forum. It was a great vibe. Everyone was there because they wanted to learn something. I had a lot of really interesting conversations with landholders with different experiences, different challenges, and I actually learned an awful lot too.
I guess I speak at a lot of events like this, but what I see more and more is more adoption of, say, regenerative agriculture or many of these practices, far more enthusiasm, less criticism of people doing things differently. Everything's very positive in this field now.
Yeah, definitely, putting on events like this where we bring the community along with us and having a lot of time for that networking and talking is really critical and crucial. It's about peers learning from each other, connecting with each other, wherever you are in the landscape, because they're basically your support mechanism. We want them to engage in the activities, engage in the conversation and create their own networks beyond the UMCN's capacity.